Welcome to ValiDate. This is a streamer build sent by the devs themselves to Rainbow Arcade. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. The game is coming out in August of this year. And if you would like to get a key to try out the game, the same version that I'm playing, I'm actually running a giveaway right now for those watching this on Twitch. So feel free to do !giveaway in the chat, and I have 2 keys to give away at the end of the stream. For those of you who are watching this later on YouTube, God knows when, I'm still catching up on uploading VODs, don't even worry. The game is coming out in August, so hopefully this demo first impression will be up before then. That would be great, and you can wishlist it on Steam, you can get it on itch.io, all of that fun stuff. Not sponsored, just very kind devs sending out their games for individuals like myself to try out. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's start a date. Because I'm a struggling single. I know they're struggling singles, and we have a couple options. The full game is going to have 13 playable characters. So we're just getting a little taste here. We have... Oh, his arm is covering up his name. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I can't see your name. Okay, we'll get back to him. We have Inaya Saifi, a food scientist. Pronouns she, they. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 25-year-old, pronouns she, they. I'm not good at geography, so I don't know what this flag is, but I'm sure someone will be able to tell me. Also, is this the Taurus sign? We'd love to see it. An original croissant dropper, we love that. Stim blogger during the height of 2014, Bumbler. We love Bumbler. They say blocking is the way to win an argument, and that's just cowardice talking. I mean, yeah, but also like protecting your peace is very, very, very slay. We also have Isabel Morrigan, a theater teacher, pronouns she, they, 27 years old. A couple flags here that I'm not good at geography for. Actually, I do have a their website does tell you about each character. They do have some tidbits about our characters here. So actually let me do this properly, shall we? Let me do this properly. So our girl Isabel here is Cuban and... Sorry, I need to zoom in. Cuban and Chilean, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce things. And our she, they icon over here, Inaya is Pakistani. So there is that. And last but not least, we have Malik Patterson, a 26-year-old. Oh my God, I can't read. Ghanaian. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce things again. I'm so sorry. Please feel free to correct me if I mispronounce anything. Pronouns he, him. He's a manager at Popeyes. Man stay in touch with the girls they never should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Okay. True. Trash ass mixtape. Kill your producer. Listen, all of these struggling singles are not struggling for words. Like, listen, they know what they want, and they're very strong-willed, and they are very they're not holding back on their words, are they? The question is, which of them are we playing as? Let me actually do a little poll, so y'all actually get to choose which character you want me to play as. Which character? So we have Malik, we have Inaya, and we have Isabel. So we're gonna put up the poll. 1 minute on the clock. Feel free to vote for which one you would like to see. I don't know how long each of their, each of their routes are gonna take, especially because this is just a demo again. Obviously, we're not gonna be playing the whole game here for this first impression. But yeah, I'm very curious. They're all around the same age. So we have a 26-year-old, 25-year-old, 27-year-old. Different interests as well. We have a manager at Popeyes. We have a food scientist. We have a theater teacher. So very interesting. Already loving the inclusivity of having a character using they pronouns. We love to see it. And it's so cool seeing like characters of all like these different nationalities. Like all 13 characters are from like different nationalities. There might be some like crossovers as far as like some of them may have some nationalities in common, but it's super cool seeing so much diversity in a dating sim, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't get that, and it's really cool to see that. I can't talk. The votes have spoken, and y'all decided we're gonna be playing as Isabel Morrigan. Let's ride. Let's do it. Oh, we have a new struggling single in our area. Oh, Malik. Okay, work. Start the date. Let's go right in. So yeah, this is what I just mentioned. This is just the demo version. The full routes will be playable whenever the game comes out. So do keep that in mind. Pink Lobster at the meeting, written by Mikey. Content warnings, drugs. You've been warned. Stay safe, everyone. You're late, and on purpose too. You're unsure why you decided you wanted to be late. Maybe it was fear of being early and being left alone to your own devices. You'd hate to look like a loser, alone at a Pink Lobster. You may just have to go see a therapist. Your anxiety has been getting worse and worse as of late. Or maybe it's always been this loud, but you've just attempted to push it away all this time. Pink Lobster, the last time you were here, it was with your theater friends after a show. It's a bit out of your typical price range, but it was a special night. Your show had sold out and no one fucked up during stage production and cues. It was a good time. You exit your Uber with 2 O's a few paces down the street from the restaurant. It gives you some time to breathe, some time to decide if this is what you really want, or if you want to get on the nearest bus and go home. Honestly, a mood. Ultimately, you decide it's for the better and walk up to the steps. As you get closer, you see a familiar face. Checking his breath? Shit, at least he's aware. Need a mint? You know, we're about to eat some cheddar biscuits, right? You hug him as a greeting. People do that on a first date, right? It was nice, comforting, and you were always one to give a good hug no matter what situation or who the person is. He doesn't seem to take it badly though. He even hugs you back. Now there's a sense of comfort you haven't felt in a while. Nah, we good. We? Nah, I just meant we as in me. I'm good. You may hang around teenagers and preteens for your camp, but there's still some slang you haven't picked up on yet. Never been here before? They're so cute. Look at our little daters here. No, I really don't eat much seafood. Same. My dad didn't really let us when we were younger, and I never grew out of it. Oh shit, okay. So I can help you. My friends and I come here all the time after shows. Despite you only being here a few times, you've memorized the menu pretty well. It's a talent of yours. You don't even go out to eat that often, but menus have always fascinated you. It's kind of embarrassing though, hence why you take a bit to pretend to look over the menu. So, how about the ultimate grab fest? We can share. It comes with like 4 sides and we can just eat off each other's plates. That sounds really lovely actually. Yeah, that sounds nice. Maybe you're being too eager, or maybe he is just as confused as you once were when you lost your pink lobster virginity. You call over the waiter rather loudly, almost forgetting that you aren't in a theater. Then again, it is as dark as the places you typically perform in, with the only light coming from right above your table. Hi, Flop. How are you doing, Percy? Good to see you. I often go on dates to have the ultimate grab fest. To get an ultimate grab fest. God, it's so dark in here. It's almost like they don't want you to see what they're feeding you. What is up with restaurants with dark lighting? They could put a rat in your food and you wouldn't even notice. Girl, don't say that right before you eat. Enjoying some good pasta and then it's like, oh shit, it's a rat. That would be a great ad-lib for one of your songs. Maybe not the rat part, but the oh shit could work wonders. How do you choose your beats anyways? Actually, when did you start rapping? You pause, squinting at him from behind your glasses. You just made a joke and he isn't laughing? How rude. Oh no! But with further inspection, you realize he isn't paying attention. Maybe he spaced out? You wave your hand in front of his face. Hello? Earth to Malik? Oh shit. Sorry, I was too lost in your eyes. You are so beautiful, queen. You nearly blurt out gross, but you have a lot more self-control than usual. Maybe it's because he's a stranger and you don't really want to fuck up so early in your friendship. I'm good, thank you for asking, Percy. It's really, really good to see you. We're trying out ValiDate. Struggling singles in your area, and if you would like to get the same build as I'm playing, the game only comes out in August, but if you'd like to try it out yourself, I am running a giveaway right now, so 2 people will be able to try out the same version that I'm playing right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving away 2 itch.io copies of this build that I'm playing, where you can play as 3 different characters out of the 13 playable characters in the final game. Just do exclamation point giveaway in the chat, and yeah, good luck. I was asking about your rap life. When did you start doing it? It was back in high school. Me and my friends would just cut class to go to this guy's house down the street. He was some retired DJ, but always played beats loud enough to be heard from the classrooms. He always welcomed us and gave us weed. We would stay there for hours, freestyling and shit. The need to yell gross at your date is something I really resonate with. Oh god, do you have a story for us, Percy? You cut class too? God, I hated high school. You didn't hate high school. You loved it, actually. Oh no, don't lie to look cool. Wait, Did you peak in high school? Oh no, not that. Is that why your life is so whack now? Oh no, not peaking in high school. Didn't we all? Why did you skip school? Well, I don't know if you would count it as skipping school. We were still technically in the school. Just not in class. So you were a fake rebel, huh? Just her initial reaction to him being flirty, just wanting to say gross. I really vibe with that energy. Yeah, that's fair. No, I was bad as hell. You were just in the theater room. We were just in the theater room all the time. Practicing for plays outside of school, watching musicals, you know, theater stuff. I don't, if we're being real. Tell me about the theater life. Okay, we have two options here. You don't know about theater life? Are you one of those types who think us theater folks are a bunch of fucking losers? Or we could say, so theater life was just, it was so awesome. I feel like there's no reason for us to like assume that he just thinks that theater folks are losers. Oh, Jonas wants the chaos of the first one. Hey Jonas, good to see you. All right, we'll see what happens when we assume the worst. You don't know about theater life? Are you one of the types who think us theater folks are a bunch of fucking losers? What? No, I didn't say that. You assumed it. Mow him down, shame his ass, destroy this man's confidence and energy and credit score, please. Now you're just making shit up. You're the one making shit up. I didn't judge you for being a fucking bound cloud rapper. You can't judge me for being into theater. Oh! Wait, what's wrong with being a bound cloud rapper? How many bound cloud rappers make it big? How many of them are at the same place 5 years later because no one picks up their beats or songs? Damn! We're going in on this man. Do you really think you're that special, Malik? Ouch, you hurt your own feelings with that one. Damn. That escalated fast. That escalated so fast. You're loving this disaster, Quinn? I'm yelling. No time to focus on that though. You're too busy grabbing your purse and exiting the restaurant. You're unsure where you're going. All you know is that you're definitely not crying. Definitely not crying. Aww. Not the self-drag. Oh! No! Y'all did this. Y'all did this. Thank you for playing our demo. Oh my god. Well, if you would like to see what happens if you pick the other option, feel free to enter the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in the chat. And you can try out to see what happens for yourself if you choose the other options. I feel like the game is a bit quiet now. Oh my god. It's nice to meet you, my day. Do you think you're special? Oh my god, please. Okay, let's do someone else's perspective now. So Who do y'all want to see? I guess we're gonna, if all of them are this short, as far as the demo, of course, we might have time to do all of them. But which one do you want to see next? Let me do another poll. So we could do Malik's story, or we could do Inaya's. Inaya? Do y'all have any dating horror stories? Not horror necessarily, but like bad experiences or embarrassing experiences or whatever. Cause I wanna live vicariously through y'all. I've never really dated anyone. So I would love to hear your perspectives or anything juicy that you may have experienced. I can't speak. Speaking is hard. ValiDate Game, thank you so much for following. Oh my god. Welcome on in. I appreciate that. Thank you for the streamer build. We're having a lot of fun already, being extremely chaotic. Alrighty, the vote is closing and Inaya is the one. Our food scientist. Pronouns she and they. Original croissant dropper. Stim blogger during the height of 2014 Bumbler. They say art blocking is the best way to win an argument, but that's just cowardice talking. Ooh. Yolanda, 28. Oh my god, please, that's so cute. Come on, Yolanda, let's start a date. Let's ride. Hopefully this one's gonna go a little bit better. Why the dispute? Written by Rami Blackwood. Content warnings, drugs. You've been warned. Yolanda's apartment is nice and looks about the way you expected it to. Oh, we're going to their apartment. You check out the small stack of books on the side table while Yolanda goes into her room to grab her phone charger. It's all poetry books. Alice Walker, June Jordan, Jupiter Hammond. Maya Angelou is the only one with a name you recognize, though you haven't actually ever read anything by her. She was just in the water through a lot of undergrad. Yolanda comes back in with the charger and a little baggie. You smoke? Not really. I used to, but I'm not actually that good at it. I suck at inhaling. It also makes you paranoid, but you don't really want to talk about that. I got edibles actually. I don't smoke much either, or at least I try not to. Okay. You say it before you can talk yourself out of it. Honestly, the paranoia usually isn't that bad, and it's not like you're gonna do much damage here. Usually, when you get paranoid, half of it comes from doom scrolling. Oh god, not the doom scrolling. We've all been there, haven't we, gals? The faces are so good, right? And these backgrounds are lovely. Like, honestly, I'm having a blast. Y'all, do we eat the whole gummy or half of it? Listen, I don't want to take any responsibility for anything that happens to us, so eat the whole one. All right, Percy, this one's on you. You eat the gummy she offers you and sit down on the couch. It's a way nicer couch than yours, and you doubt anyone has spent all day on it lying around sweatily. Yolanda puts on some music, something cool and trippy that you're neither cool nor trippy enough to recognize. She sits down next to you and notices you looking at her stack of books. I promise you I read them. They're not just there to make me look smart. I mean, you do. Huh? Look smart, I mean. Yolanda laughs. Oh, thanks. So do you? Hey, thanks. That's the nicest thing everyone's ever said to me. Well, the nicest thing anyone has said to me today. Yolanda snorts and opens a can of LaCroix. Oh, do you want one? Just, people make fun of me for drinking it, so I always forget to offer. I'm good. I think LaCroix tastes like a vague suggestion, but you do you. See, everyone is so mean. Yolanda would drink LaCroix. She just really seems like the type. It fits her perfectly. Whatever that type is, you're not really sure. You wonder vaguely if you're her type, and then you reason that it doesn't actually matter. But like, of course you're not. You don't really think you're anyone's type. Oh, damn. Shit got real fast in this internal monologue. But of course, it doesn't matter because you don't care. That's not why you're here. Fuck, you've just been staring at her like a redacted. You good? Yeah, I was just thinking, it's actually super easy to make infused seltzer. Like, agua fresca? Like, just sparkling water and fruit. It tastes way better than the stuff you get in cans. Not that there's anything wrong with getting stuff in cans. I should do a show on agua fresca now that I'm thinking about it. A show? Oh, I have an Instagram channel where I do cooking lives. Stuff like that. You pull out your phone and bring up your page. You've got a ton of comments that Alex hasn't managed to go through yet. And a couple DMs, people trying to correct your technique, calling you a bitch, or offering you bad promotional deals. Please. Yeah, all of the social medias in this game have like a different name. So we have Bumbler, we have Instagram. They just, you know, they're creative. Ooh. She takes your phone and flicks through your gallery. Oh my god, you're that Inaya. Alex has talked about you before. He works for you, doesn't he? Kind of, yeah. He just moderates for me. I'm not like his boss or anything. I don't know why I didn't think about it before. I guess I just think of you as Naya, cause, you know. Naya's noms. Yeah. The name is silly. It was just a joke. I didn't expect it to turn into a whole brand. I think it's cute. Aww. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Yolanda tips her head to the side, looking at you. You don't like being cute? You shrug. I mean, baby chickens are cute. Little dogs with bows in their hair are cute. 6-foot-tall Pakistani girls are not cute. Aww. Sorry, I wasn't trying to like fish for compliments or anything. That just came out way too honest there. No, it's okay. Sorry if I said something to upset you. No, you didn't. It's just, I don't know, I've had a weird day. Yolanda tips her head to the side to show that she's listening. I mean, it's actually not been a weird day. It's been a totally normal day. I was stressed out at work. Then I went out and hung out with a friend at a social event. That's a normal thing to do, but it's kind of unusual for me. I don't get out much, and I definitely don't go to poetry readings. 'Cause they're cringe. You wince. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Do we ignore it or apologize? Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. I also beg to differ, right? Relating so much to Inaya. Aw. Apologize, we like her. Okay, let's apologize. Sorry about that. I definitely did not mean to yell it across the goddamn room. To your extreme relief, Yolanda is smiling. It's cool, I'm just teasing. I know poetry isn't everybody's thing, and it's true, a lot of amateur stuff is really fucking bad. I worry that my stuff is bad all the time. What? Are you kidding? You're fantastic. I mean, I know I just said that I don't know anything about poetry, but even I can tell that. Right, I know that I'm good, but I worry that I just think I am. Like, am I actually just like that girl with the bird fucker boyfriend? Not the bird fucker boyfriend. I think I'm being real deep, but actually I'm just boring everyone with my terrible emotions. I understand that. I guess my job never really has me asking that, because obviously there's people willing to sub and donate, so I know people like my stuff. But then that becomes the whole way I have to tell if I'm doing good, right? Like if the subs go down, I think, well, I'm not as good as I used to be. If that makes sense. It makes sense. Blah, 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 gig economy, blah. Yeah. Yolanda's hand is between the two of you on the couch. Without meaning to, you've inched closer together. Wow, okay. This hadn't been the plan, but whatever. Almost without realizing what you're doing, you start tracing your fingers across the back of her hand, appreciating how slender her fingers look beneath yours. Yolanda. Inaya? Wow, you're more stoned than you thought you were. See, this is why you don't fuck with edibles. It always feels like nothing, and then, like, you could communicate with the squirrels that live behind your house. Oh! Yes! That is beautiful. Not your new single birdfucker boyfriend. You kiss her before you can think better of it. She makes a brief noise of surprise before her mouth opens against yours, and she leans into you a little bit. As you could have predicted, her mouth does not taste like anything because neither does La Croix. Please. She makes a little sigh, like capitulation, like a shrug, and climbs into your lap. Ooh! Her hands rest on your shoulders, almost politely. You try to remember why you started to kiss her, why you'd even pushed the car down this fucking hill when you have no idea where it's gonna go. Not that you don't know what you're doing. You've hooked up with girls before, but you can see this trajectory as plain as day. You'll kiss some, maybe mess around, and then what? It will be awkward. You're going to fuck it up. A perfectly good friendship, and you've gone and ruined it by starting down a road you're not prepared to drive down. Fuck. Why do you always do this? Why can't you just have casual sex like a normal fucking person? You put your hands on Yolanda's shoulders, gently pushing her back. Are you okay? You bite your lip. God, why did you do that? Hey, your breathing shakes. You're usually so good at talking. Why can you never get anything out in situations like this? Every inch of you thrums with the desire to just throw her off you and run. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey. She touches your face. Not amorously. The touch is just comforting. Hey, it's okay. You snort because it doesn't feel okay. You wish you hadn't kissed her. You wish you hadn't come here. You wish you hadn't left your fucking apartment. Fuck Alex, this is all his fucking fault. I'm sorry. For what? You look at her, convinced she's making fun of you. You haven't done anything wrong. Unless you did and just haven't told me about it yet. But I don't know you very well. So if you robbed a bank or something, that's fine, I won't snitch. You laugh. It sounds watery, even though you aren't crying. I just shouldn't have done that. I do this thing where I think I want something from somebody. And I do. I think. I do want it. But then there's this part of my brain that doesn't want it either. And that part gets wrapped up around all the other parts that do want it. And then it just makes everything into this half wanting, half scared mess. And I feel sick. Yolanda doesn't say anything. If that makes any sense. I'll be honest, it doesn't. Horror creeps through you. Fuck, you just made it worse. You figured she might be okay with meaningless babbling, since she is a poet and all. Not that her poetry was meaningless babbling. At least you aren't saying any of this out loud. You aren't saying anything at all. That's fine. If you don't want to make out, we don't have to. Your laugh just gets waterier. You probably think I'm a psycho. Oh, I probably shouldn't have read that. I think you're stoned and tired and kind of sad. She rolls off of you and sits back down next to you on the couch. Inaya, it's fine. I was only kissing you because honestly, I'm not very good at saying no to people. She focuses very hard on the lamp across the room. It is a pretty nice lamp. Oh, so you were just being nice to me. You're not sure how that feels. Worse, but also better somehow. So I guess what this really means is we're both assholes. Yolanda gives you a swift look that breaks into a startled grin. Yeah, I guess we are. She squeezes your thigh. You're alright, Miss Noms. I fuck with you. Thanks, I fuck with you too. Wow, you really are stoned. And for the record, you don't have to be scared to say no to me. I'll even leave if you want me to. Yolanda shakes her head. You don't need to leave. Like I said, you're good. That can just be a thing we tried that didn't work. An inexpressible wave of gratitude rolls over you. The realization that Yolanda is in fact not some test or quick time event that you have to pass or fail. That she is a person to whom you can explain your thoughts and actions, not a faceless wall of text or a cold algorithm. Saying no now doesn't mean you have to say no forever. Well, maybe not with Yolanda. You probably burned the sex-having bridge for this situation. But with other people, you don't. You don't in fact have to make the same mistakes again and again. Like some wind-up toy set on a trajectory of failure. You could meet someone new at any time. Anything could happen. And for now, you'll be happy to chill with a friend. And that's pretty cool. Half a gummy into a new friendship. Aww, this is so cute. Percy said, whoever wrote for Inaya nailed the inner dialogue of anxiety on the head. Absolutely. Agreed completely. Quinn said the honesty here is incredible. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Percy said, love the adult way of handling shit being covered here. Absolutely. I fully agree. Aw, tearing up a little bit here, Quinn. Aw. You love this? Yes. And that's it for this little glimmer. Again, if you would like to try out this demo build for yourself, do exclamation point giveaway. Yes, yes. You can also wishlist it on Steamaroo. Do not forget. Even I don't know where I was going with that. Supporting a game on Steam really, really helps the devs. Wishlisting a game on Steam really helps the devs. That's what I mean. Even if you get it on itch, even if you get it in a different platform, even if you don't think you're going to be getting it immediately or at this moment in time or whatever, it always helps the devs in the algorithm. So do that. You can also do exclamation point giveaway if you would like to get one of the two builds that I'm going to be giving away on itch.io. Right now we only have one entry, so I definitely recommend that you do so. Thank you once again to the devs for providing me with this streamer build of ValiDate, struggling singles in your area. Okay, last but not least, I would like to get a glimpse of Malik's storyline. Let's do it. Malik is a manager at Popeyes, pronouns he, him. Men stay in touch with the girls they never should have cheated on and get mad when they file a restraining order. Trash ass mixtape, kill your producer. That's his profile. Oh, Ari, okay. A new struggling single in our area? I think yes. Again, these are only glimpses of the game. The full version and the full routes will be available in August when the game comes out. This is written by Danny Lalonders, and content warnings is homophobia? Question mark. Here's the thing, we started out friends. After the whole BVS fiasco, you realized you never actually bought those diapers and your baby mama has not only been threatening to report you to CPS, but also threatening to key your car and rob you dry. Usually, you would call her bluff, but she knows where you live, where you work, and the studio you rent out for sessions with your homies. So, the possibility of her doing it is pretty fucking high. So instead of playing uncle with one of the wildest women you have ever met, you sent her that $100 that was supposed to be used for diapers. She wins this round, but if you catch her on Nap with a new set, you're on that ass. Hey, welcome to Popeyes. What can I get for you today? This has to be a fucking joke. This fool. You hate how you seem to be running to strangers a lot more than usual. You live in Jercy fucking City. How hard is it to avoid people like him? It isn't like the city isn't crawling in fucking e-boys. Professionalism is the key to keeping your status as a manager. Fine. You can do this. This man doesn't seem to be listening to you. How fucking rude. You clear your throat once more, repeating your regular greeting. Welcome to Popeyes. What can I get for you today? Will you wait 1 second? I haven't even had the chance to examine the menu yet. Fine. Fair. You have to be nice to every customer, no matter how much they have insulted your intelligence in the middle of a BVS pharmacy. You're in power now. If he wants to be a dick, he can be a dick without the delicious goodness of Popeyes chicken. You're a hypocrite. You haven't had the food here in years. The smell itself is repulsing. Yeah, sure. Can't be ordering the wrong set of chicken strips or else the world will implode. Do they pay you to start this pleasant chatter with your customers? Nah. You will make this man's life a living hell. This is a customer service mood. You're speaking to someone with 3 masters under his belt, you know. Oh God, not this. This is a family-friendly establishment, my man. Can't be mentioning that shit when there could be kids around. Like, damn, we get it. You're a bottom. Ah! You can't talk to people like this. You can't talk to people like this when you're... I guess he is a manager, but still. Bottom? Jesus fucking Christ. You've been hanging out around entirely too many gay people lately. What? Wait, are you implying that I meant... You raise an eyebrow, leaning against the counter as you look him dead in the eye. Beside him, there were only a few seated customers around. Your coworkers are probably fucking around in the back. Not that you really give a shit. It's post-lunchtime. I would hope you know that that is not what I meant. He can and he should, Percy. You're right. Given the lack of intelligence you've displayed thus far, however, I am afraid you meant it with sincere intent. Girl, your hand comes up to wave him off. You really don't hear it. You choose not to hear him degrade you. That shit is only cool in the bedroom, not in the workplace. Please. I should talk to your manager about this blatant disrespect. Tough luck, man. I'm the manager. Laughter fills the room, taking a step back from the counter as you attempt to regain your composure. Professionalism at Popeyes, is key. That doesn't stop you from letting another chuckle out of you as you calm down from your outburst. Oh, I wish I never had this opportunity, but I wish I had. When you have that customer, TM, who wants to talk to the manager and you can respond with, I am the manager. I wish I had that at some point. Not that I wish I had more responsibility than I did at any of my previous jobs, but I bet that feels real nice to say. Malik 4, Arihi 2. Talk away. How's my disrespect for you so far? 11 out of 10? You will make this man's life a living hell every way you can. He messed with you. It's only right if you do it back. Revenge isn't revenge if you care. You hear Yolanda's voice sing to you in your ear. Fuck that. You don't care. You've never given a shit about anything in your life. Why else are you 26 working a dead-end job? Because you don't care. All you care about is the music, and this bitch of a man being rude to you has nothing to do with your music. It isn't like he's some producer guy. Oh, watch him be a producer guy. Shit. Maybe he is. I would give it a solid 11. 7, excuse me, I can't read. My favorite thing to do was saying, let me go get her, and coming back with a different hat on. Please. That's iconic. Only a 7? I gotta up my game. He gives you a smug smile, and you realize maybe this is just a guy you caught on his bad day. He did nearly pass out in a BVS pharmacy. Maybe you were being too harsh on this guy. He doesn't seem to have many friends, maybe missed a class or two when it comes to knowing boundaries with strangers. Fine, you'll ease up. For now. Perhaps you'll gain points if my order is satisfactory. We'll see. Been keeping track since we met. I got 4 points, you got 2 on me. The face palm. He makes a face. You're unsure what to take of it. It looks like he's kind of shocked that you've been paying attention to him. Shit, maybe he really doesn't have any friends. You gotta order first in case you were waiting for permission or something. Oh! I'm still looking. So he's one of those customers. Alright, fine. You don't have any work to do, and you really haven't checked Bitter all day. Fuck this corporate shit. Your phone is up as you scroll through your timeline, making sure your brightness is dimmed low in case one of your coworkers walks past and you scroll past some porn. A chicken sandwich meal, please. Sure thing, man. You toss your phone aside, not really caring where it landed. It's already cracked as shit anyways, it's not like you can break it anymore. He pretends not to eye your discarded phone as he pulls out his payment. You notice the quick look of judgment on his face before he ultimately shuts it down. Huh, that's unlike him. If I was this customer, I'd be ordering this manager's thighs on a plate. Please. At least as long as you've known the guy. Will that be okay, sir? Nope. Will that be all today, sir? Why the fuck did you just call this e-boy sir? Ew, what the fuck? Sure, that is standard practice, but something in you feels different when you say it to him. Not the time. Yes. Yes? Thank you, Malik, for your service. You're treating me like a veteran or some shit. Gonna die if I don't get you this chicken? The awakening of Sub Malik, you think? Your life in my hands? Good song title. You write that down on a receipt to remember later. I meant it, alright? Take it or leave it. Sure. Sure. Okay. Do we deliver the chicken to him personally, or do we have one of our coworkers bring him his food? Because we got better things to do than deal with this asshole. Listen, I know I'm leaving this up to y'all, but I kind of want to see where this goes. I kind of want to see where this goes. So I agree, Percy. I wanna give it to him personally. You're off to the back to grab a lean tray of food for him. You typically wouldn't care, and you would give a regular customer a tray that still had a bit of biscuit crumbs on it, but he's different in a way you really don't want to think about. Having a sexuality crisis at work wasn't on the Patterson agenda today. I never listened to his. It takes you longer than usual to get his meal ready in the back, and before you know it, you're making your way toward him, balancing the tray on your palm like some fancy waiter. Your mixtape is in his hand. Shit! Getting excited over a random person giving your music attention is embarrassing. You force yourself to calm down as you slide the tray in front of him. Hey, ain't that mine? Did you like it? The restaurant is pretty empty, and your coworker finally decided to do their job and man the fort for the rest of their shift. Sitting down with a customer to get some valuable feedback is never a bad idea. You smell it on him, he's one of us? Maybe so. No, I didn't. I was going to throw it away. Alright, that one hurt. Play it off with your moves like you always do. Damn, really? You usually stare longingly at your trash before you toss it then? Oh! Of course not. I don't even remember receiving the thing. How did you... One of the skills I've learned in this trade. You flex, your entire body glistening with the pride of getting what you want. You truly do have the mind of a mastermind. Please. I'm sure you'd make a fine pickpocket. I thought you were on the clock. I'm in charge of my own breaks. So am I an 8 now? A 9? 12? Yes, I would gauge you at 12 years old. Oh! Alright, fine. He wins. Fine, you get that one. Malik 4, this stranger 3. You normally hate the food here, but you prepared this one nice and special for him. Nothing wrong with getting a taste of your own cooking. Luckily, your hands are clean enough to reach over and steal a piece of meat off of his thigh. Ah! Popping it in your mouth with a smirk. Hey! Finders keepers. Consider it a tax. He doesn't have that look of protest like he did before. Instead, he seems to be okay with your shitty antics. Huh. Maybe your nature to annoy those who defy you is paying off. Wait. You don't even know this fool's name. Just realize I never got your name. You gonna share? Sharing is caring. Why should I care? You realize that you really have no reason to care unless he becomes a regular. The chances of seeing him again are pretty fucking low. Arihi Cooper. And the Ice King begins to melt. Nice to meet ya, Arihi. The Ice King? It fits you. Well, shit. Not really. I just say whatever fucking words pop out of my mouth. You never know what I'd be spitting next. You managed to make him laugh. Maybe that does deserve another point. Nah, you can allow him to have this one. Point free. I'm sorry for being a dick. Oh! I wouldn't put it like that. But yes, I do apologize. Man, it's whatever. Make it up to me by listening to my music. I will. I'll listen. Alright, maybe that one does deserve a point. Malik 5, Arihi 3. You begin to speak before you see the rush of customers come in through the door. School must have just let out or something. You don't even say goodbye. Instead, it's a small gesture of your hand as you allow yourself up and back into the kitchen. You take orders as per usual, but your attention always darts back to him in the corner of the restaurant. He looks like he's pondering, thinking about life. A Popeyes isn't really the best place to do it, but hey, you've had your own share of deep thinking in a rather not deep thinking place. This demo is getting you invested in these characters. Well played, developers. Truly. I'm gonna need you to report to the back and butter my biscuits. Percy. Despite the game you two played, you hope to see him again, or at least talk to him. Your number is on the back of the mixtape he held in his hand. Friends with another man? Ooh, I'm invested. I sure am. Once again, thank you so much to ValiDate for providing us with the demo build, for providing us extra keys for the giveaway. So exclamation point giveaway if you would like to try out the other options and see how these dates go differently. And if you're interested, like I said earlier, wishlist the game on Steam. You can always check out validategame.com for more info. And you can follow them on Twitter at ValidateGame. That was so cute. That was so cute. I would love to play this again whenever there's more content. I absolutely would love to. We are ending off this video if you're watching on on YouTube later. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll do something else now on the stream. Okay.